everybody. My name is Segun, this is Objective Media. So, on the front burner tonight is one person known as Ambassador Francis Agoda, popularly known as Agodai. What happened? Agodai has joined. Let me even say is one of those people who are at the front line, making voices for common sense. Agodai is asking President Muhammadu Buhari to release Omoyele Sowore immediately. So, comedian Agodai took to Instagram today to say, President Muhammadu Buhari, let us face it, Nigerians are suffering. Free Omoyele Sowore is not the problem of the country. He wrote as follows, and let's quickly get down to this. On behalf of the voiceless people, please free Sowore and make Nigeria better than you met it. This is comedian Agodai talking to President Muhammadu Buhari in that thing. He said, Nigerians' predicament has been long frustrated on us. Nigerians' predicament has been long frustrated on us. Even then, as a young youth like Sowore, President Muhammadu Buhari, you were 41 years in 1983. When you overthrew Shehu Usman Aliyu Shagari, the first democratically elected president of Nigeria on December 31st, 1983, on our nascent democracy was truncated, but you had your reservations based on the 1983 coup, which exaggerated some of the decisions and policies you instituted after taking over as head of state. Your Excellency, then you felt unhappy with the political structure as you highlighted in your speech back then in 1983. Let me remind you that under Shagari government in 1982, fuel price was just 15.3 kobo before it was later increased to 20 kobo on April 20th, 1982. Today, fuel price is now 147 naira. Indeed, the story has even gone worse now. Without hope in sight, please sir, consider the pains that Sowore might be trying to express. We all cry every day for freedom. Alright? From poverty, insecurity, unemployment, poor health conditions, ethnic and religious intolerance, freedom from police harassment of our youth on daily basis, just to mention a few. We cannot totally agree that all is well when more than 10% of our population have left the country in search of greener pastures, while some of our youth are being killed every day outside our border. What then is the hope of those left in the country? Our legislators have not added their voices of reason towards finding a way to bring about efficient and productive governance. I want to remind you that Nigeria belongs to all of us. The objectivity of Sowore actions need to be considered. The conscience of man is better than the law of white man. Please kindly treat Sowore like one of your sons, whose ultimate goal is to have a better society. I am human, and I feel the pains of millions of Nigerians who sleep every day without a meal, blinded by hopeless situation. Please sir, on behalf of the voiceless, listen to the voice of reason. Free Sowore and make Nigeria better than you met it. Ambassador Francis Agoda, aka Agodai. So those were the words of comedian Agodai earlier today on Instagram, addressing President Muhammadu Buhari. Ladies and gentlemen, what is your reaction to this kind of thing? I have some things to say quickly. Number one, I feel that comedian Agodai made the right speech there, although it is to the extent that he as an entertainer could do it that he did, but the message already is clear, and the highlight of it is that, to summary, number one, telling the president you did wrong by holding Sowore, free him. Number two, Sowore is saying something that all of us are also saying, that is, people who do not have a voice. Sowore is being their voice to say what every one of us already have in mind to say, meaning that what other people in Nigeria have in mind but cannot say, Sowore, who has a voice, is saying it on their behalf. That is the highlight or summary of everything comedian Naigoda say. Some of you may not know comedian. Is there somebody on this platform or on this channel or who is watching live or who will watch later? I'm sorry I'm coming late again tonight. Is there anybody who is here who doesn't know who comedian Naigoda is? Now, let us appreciate this guy because he's one of the very few who would come out and put his voice on the line. Very impressive of him. Comedian Naigoda, your name will be written in gold in history. Thank you so much for lending your voice. At least this is one person who is not just looking to exploit the masses, collect money, go to shows, make money and blah 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 and go back to bed. This is one person who is also concerned about the plight of the people while he's making his money and doing his job. Alright, thank you so much, comedian Naigoda. History will smile with you and on you every time. History will not smile at you. History will not laugh at you, but smile about you. Thank you so much, comedian Naigoda, for standing with the truth. Everybody already knows what Sowore is asking for is about the good of the society. Well, while I'm waiting for more comments and more people to join us online, all right, let us I want to quickly do something tonight. I want everybody to look at this device very well. I have so many works to do. Myself and my crew, we have so much works to do. I know many people are already in bed by now, but for those of you who are still online and those that will still join us later, we want to do something very quickly. Look at this device online. It's called LiveU Solo wireless live video streamer encoder for Facebook Live, Twitch, and all of that. All right, I'm able to do my studio work, studio voice, and all of that, studio live voice or live radio, whatever, as you're listening to it right now. But then we go out most times to events, to programs, to interviews, and all of that, and then editing is a lot of work for me because I also have so many personal things to do. But with this, another point is that I always wish that most times when I'm doing the interviews, it is a live interaction so that most of you, when I'm there, you can also watch live and interact. We'll be able to take live comments when I'm interviewing these personalities or people and all of that. But because I'm doing something offline, it will take me time to get there because of the crazy Lagos traffic, take time to prepare the interview, to set up. Then by the time we finish, takes time to get back home. I'll be so tired. Then takes time to edit. That is not all. You may even get home and sometimes you don't even have electricity to even do the work to edit. So, and I also have other personal things to do, like you want to get something to eat, you want to prepare your food, you want to do this, you want to do that. I also have other things personal that I cannot be explaining here. So by the time I'm done, I have so many interviews, for instance, that I have in my hard drive, and they all crashed when the hard drive crashed, and it's painful to me. But I wish that they could be live, so that I would not have to get home and start editing one by one, releasing part 1 today, part 2 tomorrow, because of electricity challenge or the time I have that is available to me and all that. I wish it is live, we can have interaction. All right. So as a result, this device has been recommended to me. This device, as you can see, it's on Amazon, costs $995. That's approximately $1,000. So I looked for their distributor in Nigeria, and their distributor is saying that it will give it to me for 370,000 naira, exactly the price without shipping costs. That is 370,000 naira that we need right now to just acquire this device. I need it seriously because it will help me to achieve 3 things. Number 1, to be able to interact live with people, because sometimes when I'm asking questions, I'm not the most brilliant. You might have things you want to chip in, or you want to ask the personality, or you want to add at the event that I'll be like, oh, Mosoji, any Iberian, this person has this question or said this thing that will be useful or relevant. How about we chip it in? All right. But because it is not live, I will not be able to have that privilege. So I want it to be live. Number two, it will also help me to reduce the time costs. Time costs in the sense that when I get back home after all the stress, I want to start editing. It will eliminate editing process out of it. Number three, electricity. The resource I take to the location is all I need. I won't need other location post production. So in order to achieve these three goals, we need this device. So we need 370,000, and this is the way it can go. Number one, we can have one person give us the whole $1,000. There are some people that have up to millions of dollars in their account that are spending at shows, clubs, bars, and all that. If you feel like, oh, I can purchase this on my own, I'll appreciate it. In the next broadcast, I'm going to announce who supported us to except you don't want us to announce. You might just say, oh, please don't announce me, but I want to do this. All right, okay. So but if you are sending something to us in respect of this particular item, kindly put it in the reference, say LiveU Solo. That is the name of the product. You can see it on your screen right now. Just say LiveU Solo. All right, that is the name of the device we want to acquire right now. We have a lot of projects to do. We have so many that we have done, but we have not been able to have time to sit down and start editing one by one. It's not easy. All right, then, but this would solve a lot of all of these problems together. So it's $1,000 approximately on Amazon, but we have a local distributor in Nigeria who wants to give it to us without shipping the shipping cost. So we need approximately 370,000. One person can do it, but if one person cannot do it, or if we do not get one person to do that for us, we can go for this option. Two options here. 15 persons, oh apologies, 15 persons at 25,000 naira each. 15 persons, let me edit that. That's an error. It's 25,000 naira each here. Thank you. So 15,000 naira and 25,000 naira for 15. If we have 15 persons that can give us 25,000 naira each, or the alternative is 10 persons that can give us 37,000 naira each. We will acquire this device in a matter of 24 hours. Once we have it complete, we go ahead. All right, so that is what we call, that's our current need. Our current need, we need to acquire this device, and it's just $1,000. It's a lot of money, but it's also cheap depending on who is talking. You know what I mean? Depending on who is talking is a cheap amount of money. So please kindly assist. Let me put the account number on display so that whoever wants to do that, let us start receiving the alerts, please. 15 persons at 25,000 naira each, or 10 persons at 37,000 naira each. We will be able to achieve this particular thing we need, and this is the product again. All right, LiveU Solo. So please kindly do what you can. If the Lord puts it in your heart, let me use the church language now. If the Lord lays it in your hearts to do, please do. We need 370. That's approximately $1,000 to do this. We can do it. All of you can do it. Everybody can do it. All right. So let us do this, please, and the Lord will bless you. I know so many people are watching this channel that are capable of doing this for us. So please do. We need this particular device, and the account details is on the screen. Let it start coming in. But if you do not like us to mention your name, please also let me know. Please just state it in the reference. In respect, just state it LiveU Solo. Please don't mention my name, because everybody that sends money between now and tomorrow that we want to purchase, or between now and another 2 or 3 days when the money gets complete, that we want to acquire this particular device, every name that sends money in respect of LiveU Solo, we would definitely appreciate them on our next show. All right, we'll put their names on the screen for people to see and help us and join us to appreciate them. But if you do not like to be mentioned, please also include it to say, please do not mention my name. All right, thank you so much. That's just a quick information announcement right there. Let's get back to the comment and start and continue to talk about Agodai's letter to President Muhammadu Buhari. Let's get back. All right, so I want to read comments. What's your reaction to what Agodai is saying? And this is also to call on other entertainers, comedians, musicians, everybody. All right, we need to call on everybody at this moment. Please, we are not saying that you don't have your own, business. Yeah, face your business is fine. Do you understand what we're saying? It's fine, face your business. But at the same time, you are operating in an environment that is controlled by politics. And this politics is affecting your fans. If your fans no chop, they go reduce. If your fans are not alright, it go affect you now. Their morals go down. You go they perform, they go just look you. Not because they don't like you, but because they never chop, they don't get muzzle to even hail you on stage. It go affect. So, and it's not just about yourself alone. It is only people that think about only themselves, and themselves that do not care about their fans. Agodai cares about his own fans and feels that the country in which he is operating has to be alright, and that is why he's doing what he's doing. I know many people are not online tonight because of the time I came online. I'm so sorry once again. So if you're watching on a playback, that is the information, and we need everybody to bring on their comments. So if you're watching on a playback, bring on your comments, please, and let us do what is necessary, all of us. So I want to thank you so much, everybody. Special appreciation to Tunde Ednot, Kolade Benson Omoyeni. Thank you so much. Tunde Ednot, thank you for sharing our videos on YouTube, on Instagram. And then comedian Agodai, I appreciate you for adding your voice to what is important, necessary, and compulsory for Nigeria to move forward. All of us have to start adding our voices. Until they see everybody adding their voice, they will not believe that this thing is necessary. If you ask Buhari how Nigeria is doing right now, he will tell you that Nigeria is doing very fine, because the people that surround him are telling him everything is fine. So until everybody starts speaking out, they may not even understand what we are talking about. So comedian Agodai, thank you so much. God will bless you very much, and the rest of you. Okay, so everybody should start adding their voice. Davido, Wizkid, Olamide Bado, we know that. We know. Don't worry. I don't need to. You don't need to explain to me. I understand. It's a tight corner for most of you, and you they collect. I know, but see, let us start facing it. Add your voice. Otherwise, these people no go know. These people no go know. Say the shoe they pinch people for Lego. They no go know. So people gotta speak out. All right. And most of you that have voices have to continue. Sowore is using his own voice. Most of other people that have voices are not speaking out. Sowore has a voice and is using it, but the rest of people that have voice are not using it. So Sowore is now like an isolated or lone voice in the wilderness. So they are making it look like there's only one person that is feeling it. Sowore is living comfortably in the US. He came to Nigeria to say, no, Nigerians cannot continue like this now, to come and fight. Whereas those of you that are living in Nigeria are not even seeing the situation, or you see it and pretend not to see it. All of you make money from Nigeria, you run abroad to go and be spending or squandering the money, to go and be saying you have arrived, you are enjoying life. But please, the people you are living here, they are also suffering. So please don't leave people alone. Let me read a few comments, and then I know what next to do. One thing I love about Agodai is his fearless nature. I've always been That's Oluwafemi Durojai. Yes, I've also been watching comedian Agodai for a while. I noticed the way his fascination for history. I've noticed the way he talks about history, Nigeria transition from military to democracy, government, politics and policies. I've noticed it for a while, but I did not know that he could even go as far as talking about Sowore like this. So comedian Agodai, God bless you. I appreciate what you're doing, and as you can see, other people are also appreciating what you're doing. Touch Not says, Temi Daniel, the same mouth is cursing now too, and if it don't change, the people's wish for him now shall come to pass too. Peter Michael on Facebook says, no mind them, later they will post on Instagram with their giveaway. No many of us know they think. Temi Daniel says, the mighty might soon fall. Touch Not says, from now on I go die #1 fan. Oh God. So we are getting to a stage, and I'm going to reveal this quickly. We are getting to a stage where fan base will no longer be about how sweet your entertainment piece is. It will be about how much of concern you have also showed back to them. It's a connect. The world is evolving every day. And I also remember that there was a time where marketing left just designing product that will suit the need of the audience or the market. Marketing evolved to what we call relationship marketing, where you don't only sell to them, you also collect their feedback and also ask about how are you doing, how is everything, how is family, oh, there's this product that will also work for you, can you tell me a little about your family? You start showing concern about. Some of you that know about GNLD at the time, they used what is called relationship marketing. They didn't just sell the product to you and dismiss you. No. They sold the product to you, collected your information, checked on you, and all of those things. That is relationship marketing. It's the same method churches are using. That is why churches always make money. They don't run out, they don't run dry, because they always check back. Do you understand it? They do evangelism. They come to your house. They come to the church. You come to church, they come to your house. You come to the church, they come to your house. They do evangelism. They send people, delegates from church, on assignments to come and see you, to come and ask, to come and check on you. It's relationship marketing. So the future that we are going into is the future of entertainment industry that we are going into is the future where fans only connect more with entertainers who also check back on them. And that is what Agodai is doing. So somebody entertains me, I pay to attend his show, I become his fan. But I listen to other things he's saying about our future, our country, our space, the policies, the government, and I'm not impressed. He's siding the government against the masses. So the government should be his fan, not me. Isn't it? So we are getting to that stage. So God bless you. Somebody on Facebook, whites up by saying relationship marketing versus transactional marketing. So what Agodai is doing is relationship marketing. You also have to care about your fans. You have to show concern about your fans. Don't just talk above them, collect money and go. No. Show concern too. Talk to government about their condition. Say, these people love our music. They are promoting us. They are promoting the entertainment industry. They are promoting the industry. But their condition is not improving and they are complaining. So we have to join voices with them. Otherwise, you go soon know. You never know, but you go soon know. No worry now. You go soon know. Maybe you have already started seeing fans coming on your posts on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, and telling you, guys, shut up. When this thing happened, what did you do? When this one happened, what did you say? It's already happened. There are signs, but you may not read it well, but there are signs already. So people like Agodai will remain long on the scene because they are connecting with their fans. They are showing concern about their fans. But the ones that are not showing concern about their fans will soon drown. Just go and write it down. What is today's date? We are now on 29th, Abi. We Are we still on 28th? We are on 29th. Today is Thursday, 29th August 2019. Go and write it down. The only people that will remain on the entertainment scene are the people who also show concern about their fans. The ones that don't show concern about their fans are going to drown. Just go and write it down. They will no longer be relevant. They will be the ones buying tickets for people on the street. Say, just come and attend my show. Yes, because you don't show concern, you don't show care for them. They too will desert you at some point. People are waking up already. You think they are mumu? They were mumu before. This is 2019. By 2020, the mumu will go there for this country. Go down. You know, go reach any meaningful number again. Let me also mention first the bad guy. Let me mention people like Sound Sultan and a few other conscious musicians. Let me mention African China, Idris Abdul Karim, Didima Biaku. Those legends, you will know them. And among the comedians, you see people like, let me also mention Duncan Mighty among musicians. And among the comedians, you will see somebody like I Go Die. These ones will last. Write it down. They will last because they show concern about their fans. They don't just talk and go and collect money and say that's all I care about and go to bed. No. So we are getting to that stage already. So thank you so much, everybody. I noticed that some people are just coming online. If you're just coming, please, you missed some information already. Kindly play back and get the information. There's something we are doing. We need 15 people that we are going to be announcing on the next show. We need 15 people that are going to assist us to get this particular device. All right, and then we already wrote out a plan to assist us with that. We need 15 persons that can help us with 25,000 each, or 10 persons that can help us with 37,000. Whatever category you feel you're comfortable with, kindly do. Let me quickly display the account number again for people who are just joining the show tonight. All right, people. So I think at this point, let me see if there are comments I should attend to quickly, and then I'll know what to do next. What are people saying in the comment section? Let's see them. I'm appreciating Seun Kuti for his courageous dialogue with Object TV. Okay. Seun Kuti is actually a very good guy. I've known Seun Kuti for a while now. He attended my birthday party because I don't celebrate birthday. The only thing I do is I call a few friends together. What we do is we talk about the state of the Nigerian country, the state of the Nigerian nation, state of the nation. State of the Nigerian nation, we discussed it. So he came and he made some speeches. So I've always known Seun, but the only thing is that Seun doesn't get airplay in Nigeria. They censor all his music in Nigeria because he always speaks the truth. So the radio stations don't play his music, the TV stations don't also play his music. So that's why I decided, Seun, I need to talk to you. I want people to know the stuff you are made of. Seun is always appreciated abroad, not appreciated at home because of the kind of bullshit government we still have at now. It has always been like that. It is still like that. So I decided to say, okay, Seun, I'm coming. When are you at home? He gave me the time. I said, I'm coming to you at home. We have to let people know what stuff you are made of. That is what I did. This guy is very brilliant, very intellectual, and is bold and fearless. Seun is bold and fearless, but people don't know because the Nigerian media, they don't give him space. The regulating body for broadcasters, is it born? I don't want to know. They always censor him. They don't want his music played on radio in Nigeria, but this guy is brilliant. So that's why I say no, we have to fetch you out. We have to let people know what stuff you are made of. So I insisted, Seun, we have to do this. Seun doesn't care whether you listen to him or not. He's one person that doesn't care. He just wants to go abroad and do his stuff and come back to Nigeria, enjoy, go back to do his business, make money, come back. But I'm like, Seun, no, Nigerians have got to know what stuff you're made of. I was saying this in my mind. This show is very brilliant. I need to let the world know what he is about, which is why I always go to him sometimes to see Seun, let's do this, Seun, let's talk about this, Seun, let's talk about that. All right, we'll do more of it, don't worry. You will see more of Seun. You have not seen enough. You have not seen enough of Seun. You will see more of Seun very soon. We'll do more, don't worry. So that's it, people. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. Let me see a few more comments that are just coming in. Sheguna and Papa Wilson, yes, everybody knows that Seun is a real G. Nobet Nwaobi says, good evening, you're welcome, Nobet. Golden Girl says the government is Seun the same way they did to Baba Fela. Exactly. Beats on YouTube says, and they have a small state. God is with us. That was the most population 2019. Beats it up, by the way. Baby, yes. I don't understand this. Timmy Daniel says Seun Kuti is the talk of the town in London today because of the objective talk. Seun is actually an objective guy, you know. He's very objective when he talks. Fancy Acrobat says the Nigerian government are disregarding the rules of law. What is the Bar Association planning to do about this? Bar Association, they are the bar and drinking beer. Apologies, I could be naughty sometimes, you know. Honestly, I really don't know Seun is this intellectual, as in this guy is super brilliant. Yeah, you don't know Seun very well. Now we know I'm offline. Now we know I'm well. Segun, your voice is going worldwide. Keep the good work up and using your media to enlighten us. Niger, wake up. That's exactly the point. We need to wake people up. We need to start changing the kind of content they get on their Instagram, the kind of content they get on their... We need to change the soapy thing to educating, enlightening, and yes, it will be entertaining, but at the same time educating and reorientating. Do you understand it? So that is exactly what we are trying to achieve on this platform. I don't do just anything. I get invites for many things every day, but I'm not interested. If you see other media showing all that bullshit, and we are not showing them, it is deliberate. I get invites too, but it's not everything I get invites for that I want to do. Yes, I love entertainment. I want to entertain people too, right? But I'm not looking to just entertain people for fluff. I'm looking to entertain people at the same time. Let them get education out of the entertainment. That's the point. All right. There can be some fluffy entertainment too without necessarily educating. Fine. But then I feel that the place, you know, there are four major roles I believe that the media should be playing. Number one, information. Number two, education. Number three, number one, information. Number two, education. Number three, entertainment. And number four is setting the new agenda for the society. But the kind of the kind of media we have in Nigeria today, the kind of mainstream we have today, are not doing that. Media only wants to entertain and go and get out. The media wants to just entertain and disappear and make money, PR. So my own role is not to do the same thing. My own role is to say, okay, the education role of media is still missing. I want to fill that space. The orientation role of media or socialization process that media is supposed to be doing for people in Nigeria or in the country or in any society is missing. I want to fill that space. All right. So sport is also part of entertainment. Engineer Ifosa, sport is also part of entertainment. All right. So entertainment is one of the roles of media: information, education, entertainment, and setting the societal agenda. So I want to be setting agenda for the society. This is what we should be doing next. This is what we should be doing now. This is what we should be doing next. That is setting agenda. So the education role, I want to fill it up. Orientation role, I want to fill it up. I want to fill entertainment and link it to education. All right. I love entertainment, but I love entertainment that is educating at the same time and reorientating, which is what I want to be doing. All right. So What comments have I missed? I'm sorry, people that have commented while I was talking. Michael B. Moore says the dunces have led us. Like, oh, sorry. Objective, please keep up the good work. Thank you so much. We need your support, by the way. Please play back. There are some information you might have missed if you're just joining. I must talk to Sheon should please be vice president to Sowore. I beg, this guy is the real deal. See knowledge. Hearing Sheon speak makes me realize that I do like Boleo. Chai, God help me to be knowledgeable. What is Boli? Boli is roasted banana. Abi? What is the role of Boli in knowledge? Or are you talking about Sheon's head? Because Sheon's head is actually shining. Are you using it to represent Boli? No. Okay, they say when you eat Boli, it's Ogun Soye. I don't understand the myth, Sha. Jesus is coming, says Sheon Kuti is one of the best guys I always listen to. The guy is so intelligent. Yeah. He's just not respected in Nigeria because they don't give him earwave in Nigeria because he speaks the truth all the time. But whether they like it or not, everything go shine. Fancy Acrobat says, is Sheon Kuti interested in politics? I think the deal is that they villainated him because he's the son of Fela. No, see, don't worry. Let's just keep doing what we are doing now. We need your support. Let's keep doing what we are doing. The table will turn into what it should be. Don't worry. Sheon doesn't need to copy or be like them. He does not want to. He's a very consistent guy, and we have to remain consistent. Me too. I suppose I'm at it, but I don't want to do the same thing every other person is doing. The entertainment role has been filled up. Everybody wants to do entertainment in media today because they want to trend. Okay, fine. But while I don't hate entertainment, I believe that we can be using entertainment to educate. And that is what I'm saying. We can be using entertainment to educate people, and that's the point I'm trying to make. So don't worry, you'll see more. You never see anything. No, you never see anything. Just play this video back, see the information you missed already if you're just joining, and we need your support. Assist us as much as you can in your own little way. You may not even have as much as can fall within the first two categories that we shared, but whatever you two can use to support, we need support. Seriously, we seriously need support. Anyways, that's just what I got tonight. I gotta go do other things right now. It's not easy, people, and I also want to appreciate you people that even though I came late on the show tonight, you people still joined when you saw notification that I'm online. I mean, I appreciate you people. Thank you so much once again, everybody. I want to say God will bless you. I'm expecting your alert too. I expect honor alert to help us achieve these things much easily. Thank you so much once again, people. God will bless you. I'll see you tomorrow, inshallah.
Yo, what's up, my people? It's Kevin O'Clock News. Today for the news, when I see all these flags where they fly, when I see some of them don't tear finish. As they tear, they represent the problems where the countries where they represent. When I see the country flags, when I see Brazil own, when I see all the countries' problem, when I see South Africa own, when I see Japan, and I say Japan don't get problem. Then see our beloved Nigeria, see Nigerian flag, see our country flag, and this flag they fly inside Nigeria. The green wave don't run, the white way they meet, you don't even know what they do again. You don't join with the other green. So now 1/4 I will get now. Up Nigeria, up Nigeria. God bless Nigeria. Kevin O'Clock News. Thank you. God bless us.
Sí. Le voy a colocar el clip mágico, que es el que le da que desaparezca. Afine esos ojos, pues. Dale, ven. Son tuyos.
¡Bebé, no! ¡Bebé, no! ¡Eso es trampa! ¿Por qué me vas a hacer esta cochina? Why will you take your whole life? No matter what is going on in your life, no matter how the circumstance circumstances, no matter what the circumstance is, no matter how the circumstances